the perfect public servant, the model you're looking for. You're looking at in the mirror every morning. Work on that person. What are you going to do? What is your contribution? Reverend can tell you the hardest job of a preacher. I'll tell you this, I'm gone. The hardest job is to preach the funeral of an irrelevant person. That's a hard job. They roll the body down the aisle, lay it out in front of some pulpit, family sitting up on the front row crying and carrying on. And we're supposed to get up and hallucinate a life for you you ain't never lived.
Right.
I mean, most folks shouldn't even have a funeral. Most folks should go straight from the mall to the cemetery. Because most folks haven't done nothing we can talk about. Because all you did was for you. So when you go, it won't matter to nobody but you. I came out here 2 years ago and spoke at Michael Jackson's funeral. Then I went and did the eulogy at his burial. When we was coming out of the cemetery that night, Mark, very well-known artist, if I called his name, everybody would know it. He stopped me when I was coming out. He said, Reverend Al? I said, yeah. He said, you really touched me with your eulogy tonight. I said, thank you. He said, no, it really got to me. I said, thank you. He says, and if I go first, I want you to preach my eulogy. I said, well, you got to give me something to work with. Leave this Congress determined to do your part to make a difference in your time. Leave this Congress being able to say that I was part of those that stopped them from trying to turn the clock back on the gains that was made and the progress going forward. We've come too far to turn back now, and we are the ones that are here to make sure the clock doesn't go back. In the end, history will judge us by what we do and record what we do not do. People talking about Obama like we elected him the Messiah. He elected president. We didn't vote in 10. They put 61 Tea Parties in Congress. He's had to fight against a headwind. Negroes jumping up talking about let me at Obama. Well, why didn't we let you at the Tea Party? Ain't nobody holding you back. You got so much to say about Obama, but you got laryngitis when Boehner and others stand up and threaten us. Quit your crap and let's get to work and save the communities that made us in the first place. I had 2 minutes from the President of City Council. That's what I'm working. I know I'm over time, but he gave me 2 minutes. Then as a preacher, I get an extra 2 anyway. Let me say this. Monday, as we celebrate Dr. King, and it's appropriate this 20th Congress ends on the weekend of Dr. King's federal holiday. I remember Congresswoman Bass one night, I was flying into a city with Martin Luther King III. And as the plane was circling, getting ready to land, I looked at Martin and I said, you know, I'm going to tell you something that might sound strange. He said, what's that, Al? I said, in the end, your father won. He said, what do you mean? I said, well, I know it's hard for you to relate to that. He was killed before his 40th birthday, never knew what it was to get to be a middle-aged or older man. Died and never a beautiful wife, died and never saw any of his 4 children marry or have children, didn't know if y'all went to school. Keeping it real, keeping it real. That is my reflections on Dr. King when we were going into the King holiday a couple of years ago
Tomorrow he was killed 49 years ago in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's take a break. We're coming back. It's Hot Button Monday. Let's talk about the events of the weekend. Let's talk about they killed a dreamer. Our responsibility to the dream. 1-877-53